Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Caribbean Mornings, What's on the Breakfast Table. And in this episode, I'm going to share with you how I make my delicious Caribbean omelette with herbs, peppers, and tons of flavor. So get ready, come on, let's go. Okay guys, for the ingredients. This episode of Caribbean Mornings, What's on the Breakfast Table is very quick and easy. We are going to need eggs. I have 4 eggs here. You can make as many or as little as you like. I'm going to be making one omelette, so I'm going to be using 4 eggs. I have my bell pepper, yellow and orange bell pepper. I have some tomatoes. I have some garlic. I have some string onions or green onions. I have some parsley. And I have a Scotch bonnet pepper. For this, you'll also be needing some butter, a little bit of oil, and some salt. And that's it, guys. That's all the ingredients we are going to need for our delicious Caribbean omelette with herbs and pepper. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and crack my eggs. Now I'm going to go in and take out the embryos in my eggs, guys. And I do that for everything that I'm using eggs for. So let me know in the comment section if you guys take your embryos out of your eggs when you're using eggs. Because removing the embryos just takes the fishy smell out of your eggs. And if you grew up in the Caribbean, guys, you know exactly what I mean. Most people who grew up in the Caribbean know to take the embryos out of the eggs before they prepare the eggs. And I'm just going to go ahead and scramble this. And you can use a whisk. I'm going ahead and using my fork for this because I find it works just as well. And that's it, guys. It's nice and scrambled. I'm going to go ahead and set this aside. And I'm just going to thinly slice some of my pepper, not too much. I'm just going to go ahead and make one omelette. So I just need a few slices. Going to slice up my tomatoes. Then I'm going to go ahead and slice my green onions or chives or string onions, however you want to call it. My parsley. Add a little garlic to my omelette. And guys, this omelette is packed with flavor. I normally go in with all the herbs and flavorings that I like. In the Caribbean, we love flavor. In Caribbean cooking, it's all about the flavor. I do not skimp on flavor when I'm cooking. My Scotch bonnet pepper here. I'm just going to go ahead and slice just a few pieces out of that. And you do not need too much, guys, because as you know, the Scotch bonnet pepper is very spicy. If you cannot find Scotch bonnet pepper, you can go ahead and use habanero peppers or jalapenos. I use jalapeno peppers all the time when I cannot find my Scotch bonnet pepper. And this is why I always keep my Scotch bonnet pepper powder in my pantry for the days when I cannot find Scotch bonnet pepper in the grocery store. And that's it for my Scotch bonnet pepper. So we have all our herbs and our pepper here. Now we are going to go ahead and move to the stove top, and I'm going to show you how I put my omelette together. To my skillet, I'm going to go ahead and add a little butter. About a tablespoon of butter. And some olive oil, about a teaspoon of olive oil. And just make sure that your skillet is nice and coated, because you do not want your omelette to stick. Now to this, I'm going to go ahead and add my herbs and my vegetables. Guys, I know a lot of people would add the eggs and then add the vegetables, but for this omelette, if you're making an omelette with vegetables, you want to, because you want your vegetables to be sauteed also. You do not want to have an omelette with raw vegetables. So go ahead and add your vegetables. I'm going to go ahead and add my pepper, my Scotch bonnet pepper, and my parsley. And we are going to saute this first, get it nice and tender, and allow your herbs to release all the flavors before you add your eggs, guys. That's the trick to a flavorful and beautiful omelette. You do not want to add your eggs and then add your vegetables. So you want to get your vegetables in there, so all the flavors will release. Your garlic, your spring onions, your parsley, your peppers and tomato. You want to release all the delicious fragrance and flavors from this before you add your eggs. That's it, guys. Look how beautiful this is. You can see your Scotch bonnet pepper in the bottom. And now it smells so delicious in here, guys. So all your herbs have been infused. I'm just going to spread this out and arrange it so I get a beautiful omelette. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my eggs. And just pour your eggs all over your herbs and your vegetables, guys. Okay, guys, look how beautiful this looks. And once you see the edges of your eggs are set, you know that it's safe to flip your omelette. So normally I just go in and I just fold my omelette. And you take this and you just flip it. We are just going to go ahead and place our omelette onto our plate. Add some parsley. And that's it, guys. This is how I make my delicious Caribbean omelette with herbs, peppers, and a ton of flavor. Our delicious Caribbean omelette with herbs, pepper, and a ton of flavor is all done. It smells so delicious, guys. Please let me know in the comment section if you love having omelettes. I am an egg lover. I can have eggs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and everything in between, guys. This Caribbean omelette is one of my go-tos. Please try it out and let me know in the comment section how it turned out for you. Now, let's eat. Guys, look how beautiful it is. This is what I love about this omelette. All your herbs and all your flavors are in there. So this is not a flavorless omelette, guys. Your tomatoes, your parsley, your string onions, your garlic, and it smells so delicious. It's so delicious. Until the next video, thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.